my first ever build, so I'm coming to you live with it. I've done a lot of play testing with it, messed around with it some, just to try to get the numbers right and make it a little more clean. So let's get into the stats real quick. So right now we're looking at 13.7k magicka, 23k health, 26k maximum stamina, 784 magicka recovery, 384 health recovery, and 2k stamina recovery. Our weapon damage is going to be 4k, weapon critical 33.2%, with a physical penetration of 15.8. Now these are unbuffed stats. We have not buffed up at all. We're currently a wood elf, as you all can see. The choice of food I'm using will be the lava foop and salt rice. It's really good, guys, for increasing your stamina and giving you stamina recovery. I tried Bewitched Sugar Skulls, I tried Artanium Takeaway Broth, I even tried Dubious, but I feel more comfortable using the lava soup and salt rice. You can use Dubious as a backup. It's a little bit more expensive for Dubious than lava soup, but it's basically your preference, guys. Artanium Takeaway Broth is a little bit more expensive as well, but those are some good options. The stone that we're using is the Lover Munda Stone. It gives you increased spell and physical penetration by 3240. Guys, I believe in the Deadlands patch, physical penetration is everything. You can have raw damage, but without that penetration, you're not going to do nothing. We're also a Vampire Stage 2. You can go Stage 3 for the mitigation with the Undeath passive, but I feel more comfortable in Stage 2. That gives me enough to do some damage to some people and not cost my abilities to be more cost effective. We're going to go into the inventory. Start off with the front bar, Calorian's Legacy Maul. When I say you need to farm for Calorian's Legacy Maul, you have to farm for it. This set is awesome. I'm telling you, this set is just nasty. A lot of people like it. A lot of people go dual wield, but I go 2H Maul with the sharpened trait, along with the poison, damaging stamina poison. It increases the cost effectiveness of your target stamina abilities by 10%. Pair this with Calorians, you're forcing them to break free and cost a lot more and be more effective. Our back bar is going to be the Master's Bow with Powered to give you increased healing done. Now, if you're playing in BGs, the healing done is going to be a lot less this patch. A lot less. But with this setup, you're not really worried about the healing done as long as you can get away. For the headpiece, we're going with Balorg's Mask infused with the Tri-Stat enchantment. Now, Balorg's is a nasty monster set. The first line gives you about 126 spell and weapon damage. Beautiful. With the two-piece, when your ultimate ability, you gain weapon and spell damage equal to the amount of total consumed, and physical and spell penetration up to 23 times the amount for 12 seconds. You become a massive destructive monster when you drop your 120 ult or drop your biggest ult that you have. You can save up to 500 ult and get so much weapon and spell penetration. It is just disgusting. For the body, I'm going with the Plague Break Jack medium armor. I've played with this a little bit, and I tried Stygians, I've tried New Moons, I've tried Stoons, but I feel more comfortable with using the Plague Break Jack and the Plague Break set, just for the pure fact of you are going to run into a lot of DKs, you're going to run into a lot of Templars or a lot of healers. that try to purge their negative effects. Well, with plague breaks, you get 2 lines of offensive penetration, 3 and 4 lines of weapon and spell damage, and dealing direct damage to an enemy who is not a plague carrier turns them into a plague carrier for 10 seconds, dealing 7,840 disease damage over the duration. If the plague carrier is removed early, it explodes, affecting enemies within 8 meters of the carrier, dealing 3,200 disease damage. Guys, this is a nasty dot set that works well with the setup that we have. If you're going to a group with Zerd, not only are you having a single target with Calorians, you're also having the dot damage with the plague break, and you're just dealing massive amounts of damage, just eating through your opponents and then getting in and getting out. We're running 7 medium, as you can see, all mostly tri stats. If you don't have enough for tri stats, go for the stamina enchantments. But for the head, for battle lords, we're using infused. The chest, well fitted, reinforced on the shoulders, divines for the waist, well fitted for the plague break, bracers, divines for the legs, and then sturdy for the feet. I want to change the sturdy into well fitted. You cannot have enough dodge roll reduction. You cannot. You can put as many as you want. This is just how I set up my build, because I believe that it's a little bit more effective for me and how I play my style. We're running the Calorian's Jewelry as well with the weapon damage enchant with infused. Give us a little bit more weapon damage. Also, I'm running the tri-stat recovery on both my jewelry pieces, and also bloodthirsty, which gives us a nice little niche in our weapon damage whenever we get our burst combos off. For the skills, for the front bar, our bread and butter, surprise attack. No matter what you do, surprise attack. It's your stun, it's your damage dealing, it is your bread and butter as a nightblade altogether. Ambush, it's a flex spot. You can run Grim Focus if you want to, but personally I believe that my gap closer should be ambush. It works well. It gives us minor vulnerability for 10 seconds, increasing the damage taken, and also grants you a nice little power for 3 seconds, increasing your light and your heavy attack. So with our burst combo, we're going to be doing extra damage on top of whatever we're doing right now. For my executioner, enough said. I mean, 400 damage more to enemies with less than 50% health. You could use Killer's Blade if you want to use, double up on your dots. That's cool, but personally I like the executioner. I also use Camouflage Hunter. This will be in your Fighters Guild. The major savagery at all times is just beautiful. Just beautiful. What other skill gives you major savagery as a passive just for having it slotted? Also works well with other nightblades as well. In case you're dealing with a bunch of nightblades and you can't find them, and as a wood elf you gain increased stealth detection, you find other nightblades before they can find you. Of course, last part, rally. Good for major brutality, increasing your weapon damage, and it also gives you minor endurance, increasing stamina recovery, and it gives you a nice little notch of healing whenever you are done when the rally ends. Our ult will be Incap Strike. What can I say? I'm a huge fan of it. 120 stuns the enemy. Beautiful burst, beautiful. For our back bar, I'm running Relentless Focus, which is also a flex spot. You can run Relentless Focus, you can run Poison Injections, and you can run the Image, I believe it's called. Personally for me, Relentless Focus is just my, you're trying to get away after I try to burst you from a break free. I'm going to shoot you with this Spectral Bow and just call it quits. Because you're also getting the buff from Plague Breaks for dealing the direct damage. you're getting the disease damage with the relentless focus into spec bow. So you have double dots going on, and if they try to purge, they're gonna explode. Leeching strikes, beautiful tool to gain back any of your stamina that you lost. Health, good for long range, good for short range. I just enjoy it, guys. Resolving Vigor is also one of our back bar heals. Love it. Shuffle, you can use Phantasmal, Image, or Mirage. But personally, I like Shuffle because it gives us that, major evasion along with removing snares. You can also use Channel Acceleration if you want to. Personally, I'm just going to go with Shuffle. Shadowy Disguise. This is your critical strike to proc your Carlorians, and also your getaway tool for big groups. So you figure Shuffle decreases damage for AoE, jump out of there with Shadowy Disguise and just book it. Back bar, also Soul Tether, good for stunning a group of enemies just to get away, dealing a decent amount of magical damage, and it also gives you some health back. So if you're in a notch, can't even get out, Soul Tether, gain some health back, use your Shadowy Disguise, dip out. Make sure you put all your passives in the Assassin, Shadow, and Siphoning, and your passives into your bow build, just because when we dodge roll, we gain major expedition for 4 seconds, and your movement speed is key in just trying to escape. So right now I'm going to show you the champion points. Master of Arms, gotta have it. Direct damage, gotta have that. Deadly Aim, increase your damage done with single target attacks by 2% per stage, gotta have that. Backstabber, who doesn't want that extra crit damage, especially when we're penetrating higher and higher. Untamed Aggression, flex, you can go Reaving Blows or Ironclad, whichever you choose, but I believe just Untamed Aggression will help me put my little weapon damage a little bit above what I need. For the fitness tree, Celerity, who doesn't need that extra movement speed? We need that. Bastion, again, DKs, shields, all that, gotta take them out. Survival Instincts, come on now, you're dodge rolling. That's your main defense. You're not blocking, you're not nothing. You're dodge rolling at the right time, and you got to get out. And whenever you're hit with a negative effect, your dodge rolls cost for 5% less. And then Boundless Vitality, a little bit of health just to get you a little bit, not as squishy. For the craft tree, we're using Rationer, potions, always. Liquid Efficiency, Steve's Blessing, and Sustain Shadows. We're sneaking, we're dodge rolling, we're doing all kinds of stuff. We're crouching, staying out of sight. Gotta have it. Gotta have it, guys. Now I'll show you the buff stats. So we'll go Rally. Coming out of it, as you can see, 5.2k weapon damage, 15k physical penetration. Guys, we're hitting hard. Our stamina recovery goes up to, what more can you ask for? What more can you ask for out of it? There's not much more. If you all like what you see, like the build, comment below, let me know. I'll make more videos. Like I said, it's my first video. So, thanks for watching, guys.